Welcome back, Types here with another episode of the 13 Randomizer. We're making our way through Lake Brescia, hopefully not encountering terribly many more very difficult fights. We're about to encounter the boss here, which could have its stats shifted up a bit, I think. Normally this one, what's the skip button there? Well, maybe in the next cutscene is the boss. I was going to say, normally this one, it's sort of a bit of a tutorial for making sure you've got someone guarding. Now, I don't have sentinel roles for anyone. Oh, these little cuties. Well, compared to the frogs or the demon spawn things beforehand, these ones... oh, nope, we haven't fought them yet. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, instantly annihilated. Easy peasy. And they give us shit all XP. But they were guarding a treasure chest which contains Vanille's commando role. Alright. Vanille is getting all her jobs. She doesn't have a saboteur yet. And I don't think she had... well, no, I don't think she had her sentinel. Oh, Ravager for Lightning is also good. So we're going to continue down here. We're going to dodge those because we don't care about them. Thought there was be another treasure chest here. We get black and white outfitter, so potentially more stuff to buy. You know, if that okay, that doesn't look too bad. For half a moment, I thought that XIII was one of those super nasty commando dudes that we fought last time with the spears that stun locked us into oblivion. But the blood fangs are dead, and the ghoul is also dead. Still not much in the CP, but that's fine, I guess. Oh, sentinel roll for Snow. In the base game, Snow is the best sentinel. But we'll see if he's the best sentinel for this one. Depends on whether the randomizer decides to give Snow HP or not. Alright, this is the point where there's the boss fight. I think. I hope. We'll find out. Let's go cutscene, so... well, the fact that at the save point indicates it's probably a boss fight. Alright, we get the Manaswine War Mech again, except it's a bit busted up. And we're going to skip the tutorial. So normally you are supposed to defend through that, because having a sentinel in your party means that everyone takes significant... okay, so it's the Crystal Rain that's supposed to have Defender, I think. Basically, yeah, you're supposed to reduce damage when you have the Sentinel, but HP I think must be a little bit higher than what you would normally have at this point. So we're just going to tank it, and Lightning is just going to do a lot of damage. Alright, we'll switch to hitting. Everyone Lightning's hitting over 1,000 damage a hit, which is way more than what you should be hitting at this point in the game. So a couple of rounds of this, and it should be deadish. I will switch back to heal 1. Well, doesn't make sense, it died anyway. Just in case it wants to use Crystal Rain. Deceptor Soul. Whee! Definitely having that plus 100 strength amulet for Lightning, that makes things a little bit more broken. And yeah, oh, we've got Lightning as a new battle team. Thank you. Oh, we've lost Snow from the party, that's why. Now I'm just going to double check. Good, you have moved that, so making sure Lightning is not the lead character, because Lightning is the squishiest character, and when your main party lead dies in this, it's game over. So Saz and Vanille are about approximately as tanky as each other, and my personal playstyle is I don't actually like controlling the healer. I find that boring. Oh fuck these buggers. These ones were nasty. There's only 3 of them this time, but they stagger the fuck out of you. Let's see, we'll just get a round of attacks off. So, see they're staggering, which means we're not getting the attacks. Alright, time to heal on Lightning. Please survive. Lightning's dead. I'm gonna reset that one. So let's see what Venial has. She's got Ruin in her grid, which is good. Bar Thunder and Vigilance are currently useless. Challenge. If her Sentinel role had a defensive one, besides Provoke, that would be useful. But not really. Alright. I might still give you access to Ravager. I mean, Commando. And Lightning learns Blizzara. Kind of wouldn't mind her learning one that can stagger a bit. Oh, ATB level. I might be gunning for that. That's very useful. So this is on... Oh, and there's Spark Strike. Nice. This is on her Ravager grid. And Army of One. So that's her ultimate, which could be useful. Okay, I'm going to put all points into Lightning's Ravager. It also means she gets a bit of extra HP, so she is slightly less squishy. Let's hope these guys are a little bit better. Oh, and we got a sneak attack on them. Oh, that's nice, actually. Let's see. Thundergar! Oh, come on. Thundergar! There we go. I was hoping to get them all, but then I realized that SARS can't actually stagger anything off. Okay. They still hit damned hard and annoyingly. Oh well, we lost the chain on the others. But that's fine. Lightning's got more HP, so she's gonna survive slightly better. And continue to wail on them, down to 2. Makes it so much easier, so this shouldn't be much of an issue. They got taken out nice and easily. Which route do I want to take? Which one is the correct one? Oh, this one's the correct one. Oh, and more workshops for spending all of that money, which I do not have. Now I think... it's the other route that has the treasure chest. Wait, stop doing that. Thank you. So I did remember that one. So this is... Wait, camera. You're almost as bad as the enemies, I swear. So this is definitely one of the more, like, picturesque bits. And it does look cool. And back when this first released, that would have been a really cool shot. Seeing such a landscape. Egg-to-soul, that sucks. I mean, it could be useful. That's... And a tungsten bangle. Ooh, okay. Equipment. That is 150 HP. Yes, please. Yeah, seeing so much, like, I guess, an open space being rendered. Obviously, the ceiling is a skybox that's painted on. But, like, all the crystal effects and the particles and that, for a PS3 game, it still holds up and looks damn great. And yes, obviously the camera pans to produce, I guess, cinematic shots. So it's halfway between a active camera and a, I guess, preset camera. Now I think this is the other route to a treasure chest. Oh boy, that's a group. Okay, what do? We take out everyone, I guess? Alright. Yep, we take out everyone. Executioner? Nope, we don't want him. We want the other one that will get one-shotted. Yep. And then we can focus down on the Executioner. Those add-ons were trash. Ooh, a Phoenix down from them. That is worth it. I think Vanille does have raise. So more shops. So each of the shops in this has multiple tiers that can be unlocked. Normally they are through story progression. Or through doing hunts later on. Okay. Is there a treasure over here? Nope. So there is going to be, ignoring all of Hope and Vanille's dialogues, we really don't care about them. We're gonna have to take out these little droids. And there's a treasure chest. So what do we get in this treasure? Diabolic Tails. Don't think that's even any good. So those bits of items, once we get the key item that'll let us, we can upgrade our gear. Currently we cannot do that. I see a fight imminent. I don't think we can wend our way through here. Okay, we almost got through. How many of them are we going to be fighting? Holy crap, that's a big... this might be a bit of a challenger. Did that seriously eat my ATB and not actually have the attack go off? Do you mind, you little sodots? Okay, just down to those. Maybe because they were dying, I wasn't getting the thunder got off. Okay, it's okay if your attack says stop attacking Vanille. Lightning is almost dead. Lightning is dead. Okay, she's raised up. Nice. Holy crap, that race did not give much HP. Potion. Flame strike him. One's on half HP, which is good. Lightning is still a little squishy. Maybe the thing is, I'm not giving her the tungsten bangle with the extra 150 HP because she's not squishy enough, but she also does a lot of damage because she's our commando. And Ravagers don't do as much damage as commandos, so it's kind of better to give her the extra strength. Okay. Come on, you're almost one down. Okay, we're down to 2. We should be fine now. Oh, nice. We got a potion back from that and a credit chip. A little bit of money. Yeah, FF13. The money balancing in this game was probably one of the worst ones in Final Fantasies because you had large sections of the game where you did not get enemies that... I forgot about this boss. Large section of the game where you had enemies that just don't drop money, and the costs in the shops were like scaled around the bloody Trapezohedron, which has got ridiculous amount. I mean, it gives you a whole... Yeah, Trapezohedron costs a hell of a lot. And getting things like the gold dust and the adamantite, like, literally, the end game is scaled around farming long guis for your items, and, like, that's not great. Like, it was literally faster to... The strategy was literally fight adamantoids in Cocoon. If you got the drop, you saved. If you didn't get the drop, you immediately reloaded your save because it was faster than zoning to get the monster back. And back on the PS3, load times were not amazing. Alright, so this is an armored beast, where its damage is significantly reduced until you stagger the bastard. And he's almost staggered, but until then, yeah, he's probably resistant to physical as well. And there you go, his armor drops, and he now looks like a Komodo dragon. And he's going to be super weak. He will regenerate his scales once his staggered bar drops. But I guess it's sort of a neat little thing that you can do with the stagger is you have 2 variants of the enemy, essentially, with different weaknesses. So now he's fire weak instead of half damage. He doesn't have the resistances. He might even be weak to those damages. So it means we can wail on him. We're probably not going to kill him in this stagger, unfortunately, so we'll have to re-stagger him. But his damage output is not that bad. I also really forgot how much the camera loves to move in battle. It's like, it does not sit still. There you go, he's regenerated his carapace. We might get him killed before he drops into stagger. We'll see. Maybe, we'll see. So as the battle goes on, we get more and more information about their weaknesses, resistances, etc., immunities. We do not have saboteurs yet, so we can't debuff them yet. Come on. Unfortunately, the Neo only has Fire, which takes 2 ATB segments, and she only has 3 ATB segments total, which means that she's attacking a much lower frequency than, well, everyone else, because Saz has a single ATB attack, and Lightning's obviously got attack, which is single ATB as well. It also means that when I do paradigm shifts, she can't take advantage of it quite as much. So now she has to wait for her ATB to recharge fully, for a single attack, single hit splat, and it's almost there. It is. Lightning should finish it off in like a couple of hits. And there we go, it should. Come on, Lightning, there you go, it's dead. Nice chunk of CP though. No drops. Do we get an actual drop off it? No. Shame. And is there a treasure up there? I see a bouncy ball. We get another shop upgrade. Damn, are all these shop upgrades like concentrated? I honestly did not think there were that many shop upgrades in the game. Like, we've gotten a lot of them in these first 2 chapters. Well, technically this is not chapter 2, but whatever's. Now yes, I could at any point switch back to the Limblem, the hub world for this, but if I do lose progress through the chapter. So it is sort of worthwhile just doing the entire damn chapter in one lot. And we're going to ignore them. They're probably not worth it. And it's, yeah, just more long walking corridors. It's a walking simulator. It's a very pretty one, but it is indeed a walking simulator. And yes, I know, FF10 has very, very linear as well. But I still feel that this one is more egregious. I swear you do more walking in this one than you do in 10. Or at least it's broken up a bit more better. Oh, okay, so we do have to fight these guys, and we've got a little floaty droid. So we've got the gun. Okay, droid's not too dangerous. They're not too dangerous. Their HP's not that scary. And they're not staggering us ridiculously. Alright, his HP's going down nicely as well. I believe the watch drone normally comes from what would be the next chapter. So we should be balanced for it. Okay, 38. Nice, I'll take another Phoenix down. And up the ice cliff. There's no real explanation, I don't think, as to why this place is a frozen wonderland, other than it became frozen when we dropped, not l'Cie, Seath? No, giant thing that made us l'Cie. Whatever the fuck the giant god things are. Come on, open up. Crystarium expansion, nice. So we get more abilities, although at the moment we are nowhere near pushing the maximum of our Crystarium. Okay, and I see another chest bobbing up and down over here. What do we get? Ooh, Snow Synergist. Ooh, that is our first Synergist. Except Snow has been booted out of the party. That is a pretty view. So, no idea. We've got more frogs jumping all over the place. No, I was hoping not to fight you, but I guess we are. Well, that fight was not much of a hassle. And obligatory, another cutscene. I reckon if you manage to get a cutscene skipper for this game, it would go through so much faster. Oh, I am not dodging you guys. You take up the entire corridor. What are you, Bresh and Bass? Bresh and Bass. Hey, this is actually where you're supposed to be. Oh, and another chest. We've got a royal armlet. I think that's going to be good for Vanille. Royal armlet, magic and physical resistance 5%. Well, you had no equipment yet, so I guess that's not that bad. I thought it was the one that buffed magic, which would have been nice, given that all her offensive abilities at the moment are magic based, and her magic stat is not terrible. Let's see. Snow Saboteur. Oh, okay, we now have a Saboteur with snow. So this is, I guess, a temple that was inexplicably in Lake Brescia. So I feel like all of these landmarks are explained if you read all the data logs, but if you don't, oh, another Crystarium expansion. Cool. We're gonna try and avoid you because you take forever to kill. But if you don't read the Crystarium, the data logs, you're like, well, okay, so this is cool. This is a temple. And what's it doing here? Why is all these weird glowy fire crystals? Oh, Hope gets a Saboteur roll. Okay, we can have Hope. What do you have? Not lightning. So we got expanded grid. You were gunning for your grid over here. D-shell, roll level vigilance, water. Yeah, not bad, but that CP costs expensive. What I wanted to see was what Saboteur spells. Protect Gar, not the best. Can't use Bar Fire yet. Evade is not. You can't use that yet either. Water Gar will boost your Ravager. 2 roll levels already is not bad. Okay, you've only got Deep Protector. And because it's the gut version, it doesn't hit super often. Which is not great. If you're fighting a large army of mobs, I suppose. Okay, you come with rays. That is actually very good to know. Alright, dodging as many of the enemies as possible. And up here. The Fallen. Oh, hey, those look like Seath marks on that platform that we just travelled up. So this way, I think there is an item hiding in this hidey hole. Oh, so look at that. A little bit of the map that's slightly out of the way, and oh, we now have a summon for Vanille. That does make it tempting for me to put her in charge of the party. And it's a summon could be useful as a get out of jail free card in a tough fight. But currently nothing is being super crazy. There it did. I spent all the CP points that I had stocked up, so everyone's HP is a little bit better. And possibly a little bit more stats. Saz got like 40 strength extra. Vanille now has Asuna in her repertoire, which is good. No one else has got anything particularly of note. Vanille does, with the Crystarium expansion, have a ATB slot, but it's really deep in, so she's not going to get that anytime soon. There you go. And Lightning has got, I think I gave her her extra ATB slot because it was close enough. And so she is now gunning for her accessory slot. So this ruin is present in 13.2, although it doesn't look anywhere near as expansive, I don't think, in that game. And yeah, like this section, like, oh, I forget, this is actually part of the Lake Brescia. And yeah, more shop expansions. Damn, we must be getting almost all of them. So the depth scaling for this, I don't think was supposed to be super difficult. But I also wouldn't have expected so much stuff to be loaded this early in the... we get this early in the randomizer, comparatively. Alright, I think that Vespoid is from the Gaffer Whitewood. So I think it might be a fairly challenging foe. But the little armored dudes are not going to be a problem. Well, it died pretty damned easy. Guys, I do feel like this temple is... It's for an area that I forget exists. Longer than it needs to be. Damn. Another floaty treasure chest, and we get... Gilgamesh Ink. Oh, that's actually a new shop. I don't think there's many levels to Gilgamesh. Alright. Don't think we could beat that one. That's fine. Thundergun, I'm sure, will be good. Oh, fine. Freaking eats it. That's better. Oh, did they, what is that? Oh, they got Bar Thunder. Huh. Something must have Bar Thundered. Oh, maybe they can Bar Thunder. Okay, I know their Electro Crit is potentially dangerous. Yeah, that it was the move that they were charging up. Yep, it's more open temple. Okay, ignore this works. Yep, it's more open temple, which is... You can enter? What? Wait, did that just take us... That's a shortcut? That's... Okay, I did not know you could... Maybe you have to go around the long way before you can do that little shortcut. That's weird. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that because these guys are here. And we get a narrated ring. I'm pretty certain that is defense against water. And we're going to just go blind there. Nice camera, I'm sure it's there just to be annoying and trippy. Alright, well, we're going to check out what our shops have got. So, Plautus's Workshop, what have you got? Ooh, a Nue! Oh, it's Stifled Magic. Also incredibly expensive. Well, none of them are ones that I can buy, because I've only got 1,000 gil. Imperial, it is nice though. What can I sell? Components. Categorize. So credit chips, 1. That's the only real sell item. See, everything else is like trash amounts of money compared to how much stuff costs. That, like, money grinding is so boring because you're fighting the same damn things. Ooh, that's a good one if I can get a 15k attack ATB charge. That sucks. Sucks. That's a good one. Improved debilitation. Alright, 50 HP, not worth it for 500 gil. I've got that. Ooh, okay, we've got strength plus 20. Yeah. Resist death are honestly worth saving up for the final boss because one of the stages has a 30% chance to cast death on any party member and that can wipe your main party member out. Auto protect is nice enough. Alright, black and white. Ooh, more weapons. Augmented maintenance could be good. Lead and strike means your ATB charges shit slow. Ooh, a ribbon. Expensive. Like, I'm not gonna have enough money for most of this stuff. Let's be honest, unless I get an enemy that drops something super juicy that I can farm and abuse. Ooh, my borrowed wand is nice. Alright, hello treasure hiding there. Rhodochrosite, that is for upgrading camera. Do you mind? Oh, there's another treasure chest over here. Like, I feel like treasure chests are mostly hidden. Oh hey, 10k gil. I'll take that, that's doubled my gil. I feel like the treasure chests are hidden only because the camera in this is retarded. I mean, it just has its mind of its own and goes wobbly. Alright, what are you? You're a Garuda Interceptor. You're probably going to be piss easy. By the look of it. Unless you can pull something out your very stringy butt. You're gonna die pretty fast. You're already on half HP. And I've only done 2 rounds of attack. Oh, and you're staggered. Lightning's going to just eat you. And since you're there, and you're done. Cool, boss. Ah, round 2. Oh, barrier. Okay, so you're going to have slightly more defense. Yeah, whilst you're taking pot shots at us. That's fine. What's it say now? Just resistant. Yeah, we'll be good, I'm sure. I don't think the barrier is going to last forever. Interesting, we stayed on that last paradigm. I think it drops the barrier when it staggers. And at the moment, it's just resistant to everything. Probably resistant to elements as well. Hellstorm Bout. Oh, that's going to be fine. I can't defend against it. Oh, okay. Saz is on yellow HP. Whoop. Let's go heal for a moment and regen ATB. Saz cannot get it to trigger its stagger because he's got stagger lock. And lightning, because he's a commander, not a ravager, only contributes a little bit to the stagger gauge. So this guy's going to die pretty nicely soon. There you are, done. Rough wool gemstone, 2 gemstone necklaces. Ooh, and synergist for Saz and saboteur for Vanille. Nice. Oh, and we also get Fang synergists. And crystal lens, and oh, this is the end of chapter rewards. Nice. I'm pretty sure that should be the end of chapter rewards. Return to the Lindblom. No. I think this is, yeah, okay, so we do have the snow fight. Where we're supposed to be defending against these guys to charge it, but Snow does not have, yeah, we can't attack. You're supposed to use certain abilities to, essentially charge their Gestalt gauge. Because I don't have the defensive one, which is what we're supposed to do here, we'll see if we can beat them. Holy fruit! Okay. Oh, that's right, the other one will cure us. So the idea is that you defend against them. And yeah, that each Eidolon is supposed to respond to doing the abilities of the party members' 3 primary roles, where I think Lightning is healing, assisting others. Snow is defending. Fang is saboteuring, and so is Vanille. Hope is. Honestly, I'm not sure what Hope is. Oh, Hope's probably healing as well. Healing and Ravager. And then Saz is Synergist, because he's like one of the main ones that's synergisty. So I think we'll be able to get it with just spamming water on this one, because this one is the first fight, and you literally have, I think Snow has Commando and he has Commando and Sentinel as his 2 roles, and clearly you cannot be killed off in this fight because you have to do it on your own. I guess the game was nice, so it's also a little bit more lenient on the timings for charging the Gestalt gauge. So just Ravager away apparently does the job. With oodles of time. And we're going to Gestalt mode, where the 2 Icicle Sisters do a scissor kick together, I guess. Is that what it is? You know, totally not designed for a teenage boy audience, right? Where they just want to mount their motorcycle made out of 2 females. Yeah, totally good design, that one. And, oh, Saz gets a commando roll. Nice. And we do not care about the fate of Snow's girlfriend, who I'm pretty sure is of legal age. And we continue to get it spammed with cutscenes. Holy mollies, I've got 4 cutscenes in a row so far. It is nice that you do get given the option to return to the Lindblom if, hold up, controller, you are on. Alright, back after fixing the controller and everything there. The controller was still connected, it just was pretending it wasn't connected. But anyway, we now have a whole bunch of CP on Vanille and Fang. Pretty sure we got some more rolls from those two. Whoopsies. Alright, so Sentinel, we've got Provoke, and Fire, Stalker, could be useful. Life Siphon's not super critical, and Frost, and... ooh, Launch is such a good ability for Commandos. That is deep in her grid though. And Synergist with Faith. That's not bad. And Challenge isn't bad either. Useful ability for Sentinels. Asuna on her grid. Oh well, she gets 1 level in Faith. And was it Hope had some Crystariums? Oh yeah, he did too. Except I never ended up giving him any points in that. But that will do it for this episode. And until next time, this is Type This Out. Have a good day, guys. Bye!